here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play for scrimmage. 2nd down. Murray now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
You look at this Niner defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
To throw is Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's out man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's one heck of a 3rd down conversion, a pickup of 39.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Hey, shit. Hey. Move. Hard.
Throwing now is Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
Two.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10
Hey.
at the 42-yard line.
Come back, come back. 2-2.
To throw, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Harrison Jr.
Third down and 1.
Gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Murray going to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, shit.
Murray now. And it's caught. Touchdown. David Njoku. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back there and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
Yeah.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Now Purdy. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 34 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Looks good on the extra point. And it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, green. 2-2. Hot. Hey. That's one.
Now Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They run it with James. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Throw left side complete. That's Myers. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
16 yards.
Another nice play there, and they've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And he's got it. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Going right back to Fant. Touchdown 49ers. Noah Fant. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the 49ers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Makes the score.
Lutz with the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there, it was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now, He's letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers. The positive yardage. Well done.
2-2.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey.
Operating from the gun. Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Throwing again on second and 10. Murray. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to move back in front.
49ers 14.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one. And I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Jordan James with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. What's good on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Cardinals 20.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun, Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Green. Omaha.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
10 yards.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Come back. 2-2.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Wilson Jr. 68 yards. And the Cardinals have yet again retaken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that will make this a 6-point game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Myers. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robertson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Murray now to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
To throw is Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
32-yard line.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Omaha. Hey. Omaha.
Here's Murray. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Cardinals 34, 49ers 24.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10, just shy of the 30. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona will give them the season sweep. And he hits him in stride. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no
You got to
way.
protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
Your
anyone.
10th-born.
It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's Lyman. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Dobbins trying the left side. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Green.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Well, he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Omaha. Two. Big Ace open. Hey. Two.
To throw, it's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the 2nd half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket, try to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
2nd and 9. On play action, it's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Easy. Bush.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
I know sauce.
Again, they'll throw in Murray. And he is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his sixth catch and a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Murray going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Purdy will set up to throw it here. To his right side, and that's complete. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
That's another 49er.
Purdy now to throw. And he's taken in by the tight end Finn. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brian Robinson Jr., a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
49ers 31.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Set to kick off.
And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The offense on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Hey. Larry. Hey, shit.
Shotgun now from Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Call it 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Purdy. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
4-yard loss.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw is Purdy. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Purdy to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down. Needed a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball. They do.
A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
He was brought down at
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Murray again. This is coming. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They're going for it. It's Murray. He'll try to do it himself. Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
That's good.
It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.